Hi everyone, comic book reviewer here. This time reviewing on Into the Sun. Now, as you know, Into the Sun was a 2005 action film which pretty much had the story, the screenplay, as well as being produced in that and starring the controversial actor Steven Seagal. And the best way I would describe Steven Seagal is that he's a guy who thinks his life and everything around him is like some giant fantasy story, as he always makes up these tall tales and claims to have done things when he hasn't. So, the premise of Into the Sun is meant to follow Travis Hunter, who is a law enforcement agent sent to Tokyo to basically track down the Japanese crime syndicate responsible for murdering the governor. And I think, Travis Hunter is just a character who's just there. The problem with his character, I think, is that he does these questionable things. He's quick to put others in danger. But I think when he's by himself, I think they do try to have his character be understanding and supportive, despite kind of doing questionable things. And the problem with the film in general is that it doesn't really know what it wants to do with its characters. Not really knowing what to do with Travis's basically rookie partner, Shane Mack, who's just there as a plot device to kind of throw in the whole rookie character, or his fiancée, who kind of gets killed off in a sort of chop-socky fashion. And I think, as well, what the film tries to do with the film's antagonist, Kuruda, is that his character just feels like the more evil, intimidating villain. He's quick to kill off his men, and really, he's just there to be cannon fodder for the final moments. The problem with Kuruda's character, I think, is that they were trying to go with this evil villain character. The thing is, you can make a villain work as well as they can have justified reasons for the way they are. I think at least with Yakuza, it knew what to do with its villains, because it was clear that Nishiki wanted to go the distance, but had to slowly realise that he wasn't like Kiyu, or it's like Ichiban's former friend, as well as the person he was taking care of. He basically forced people to love him, then really understanding the consequences of it. The problem is that the film is just made to make Steven Seagal look like this tough-as-nails badass. But the thing is, you can make a protagonist work as well as making them sort of relatable, understandable, moral, and compassionate. This is where I think, Marinette works as a character because she can be understanding and supportive. Ichiban works as a character in Yakuza Like a Dragon because he's the voice of reason. He has this positive outlook on things. Or it's like looking at Tai in Digimon. He has to be the leader the team needs. The thing is, protagonists work because they're meant to be the mold character. They have understandable reasons to help be the voice of reason people might need. And I think, the film doesn't really have anything really interesting with the characters. It's just there to make Steven Seagal look like this kind, compassionate person, despite making a controversial mess of his life. Because, in Steven Seagal's own mind, everything that he does, he claims he's done. Like defuse a bomb, basically took down the Yakuza, and all that. The problem is, you shouldn't make your life into this fantasy story, as you're gonna get into trouble, you're gonna upset people, you're gonna end up making things a lot worse for yourself and others. So I feel like, Into the Sun is just a really bad, and if not pointless film that didn't really need to be made. If it just used Bruce Willis, or Jason Statham, or Paul Van Damme as basically Travis Hunter and a better storyline, it would have worked a lot more. So I think this film definitely deserves 2 thumbs down. Not good, not interesting, and could have been a lot better. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.